I'm going to over how to increase your vocabulary. Let's really start. Consent, 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 consent. Consent means to agree to something or to allow something to happen. For example, silence implies consent. Silence often implies consent. He finally consented to our plan. He interpreted my silence as consent. 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 Consequences. 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 Consequences means something that follow as a result or effect of something else. For example, I must accept the consequences. Every action has its consequences. I don't know what the consequence will be. We don't want to do anything without thinking about the consequences. We don't want to do anything without thinking about the consequences. 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 Consult. 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 Consult means to ask somebody or to look something up in book to get information or advice. For example, you should consult doctor if the symptoms get worse. I was not consulted. I will consult with Abrar. Consult. Consult. Why don't you consult lawyer? Why don't you consult lawyer? Ibrahim consulted Abrar about the plan. You should have consulted me first. Contest. 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 Contest to say that something is wrong or was done not properly. Contest. Contest. Contest to say that something is wrong or was done is not properly. They contested the decision. Contest. Contest. Contradict. 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 Contradict means to say that something is untrue or to say the opposite of something. Contradict. Their recommendation would contradict the previous one. In any case, he often contradicts himself. Contradict. Contradict. Contrary. 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 Contrary means a completely different or opposite. For example, there is no evidence to contrary. On contrary, I have never said such a thing. He is not lazy. On contrary, I think he is a very hard worker. Contrary. contrary, contrast, contrast, contrast. Contrast means to compare the people or things in order to show the difference between them. Contrast, contrast. What contrast between them? Contrast. Contravene, 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 contravene. Contravene means that break law or rules. Contravenes, contravenes. For example, it would contravene the rules. I'm sorry, but it would contravene the rule of the procedure. Contravene, contravene. Convert, 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 convert. Convert means to change from one form or system or use to another. Convert, convert. Convert means that to change from one form or system or use to another. For example, how do you convert pounds into kilos? Convert. Convert also means to change to or persuade somebody to change new religion. Convert, convert, convert. Young man, he is converted to Islam. Contemplated, contemplated, contemplate, 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 contemplate. Contemplate means thinking about something or possibilities of doing something. Contemplating, thinking about something or possibility of doing something. For example, what are you contemplating? The doctor contemplated the difficult operation. He is contemplating visiting to USA. Contemplating, contemplate, contemplate. Contagious, 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 contagious. Contagious use about the disease that you can catch or touching somebody or something. Contagious. Cold are contagious. For example, cold are contagious. Tom has contagious disease. Contagious. 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 The doctor says that what Tom has is not contagious. It's not contagious. Contagious. Contaminate. 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 Contaminate means to add substance which will make something dirty or dangerous. Contaminate. Contaminate means to add substance which will make something dirty or dangerous. Contaminate. For example, Ali died because he had eaten some contaminated beef. Contaminated. This infection were caused by contaminated milk.